I know we're running out of time, so I'm going to skip these. With the future of science, I feel kind of fell out of the sky on February. You know, when the Russian meteor hit, I was like, yes! Oh no, people are dying and getting injured. Probably shouldn't be celebrating, but I knew that I had a lesson for my class, right? And so we looked at the meteor, we looked at the other asteroid that was so close to hitting Earth, DA-14, I think it was, that came in with thinner satellites between Earth and the outer satellites. We looked at some role models like Neil deGrasse Tyson, Bill Nye. We read a great New York Times article which taught me that, did you know an asteroid hits the Earth every day? We just don't know because it's so small or burns up in the atmosphere before it gets here. So that was really cool. I was like, whoa. And then, true to form, I found this 270-page article from NASA, and they have an entire report on if an asteroid is going to hit us, will we be able to deflect it? You know, this is awesome. All right. So let me just hypothesize a quick future of what I think STEM can do. All right. So here's the situation. The Bataillonists target Earth by aligning an asteroid. They use a gravity tractor. They align that asteroid so it's going to hit Earth. Because they don't want to make political waves. They want to make it seem like it's an accident. So we realized this. In 10 years, we realized this asteroid is going to hit Earth. All right? So what do you need to figure out? And well, NASA has this great thing here. They give you a timeline. And so what are we going to need to figure out? We're going to need some chemistry. We didn't know what the asteroid is made of. We're going to need to use flame spectroscopy, mass spectroscopy. We're going to get someone on there. We're going to dig up, find samples, analyze what that is. That's awesome, right? That's great. What are we going to do next? We've got to justify a method to deflect it. Are we going to use nuclear missiles? Are we going to just shoot something up to hit it? Are we going to use a gravity tractor? Do we have lasers? Like, how do we deflect this thing? Okay? And that's all in that article there. That great article. It's really detailed, actually. And then, what I wish I could do is teach the physics too. Let's look at collisions. If I send something with this mass against a huge mass, will that deflect it enough? It might only change the speed by 0.00001 meters per second. And kids will be like, no, it can't possibly. But then remember that it's traveling such a long distance, billions and billions of miles. So maybe that would be. Okay. And then finally, of course, I'm going to need a computer scientist. Of course, this is a dream world. Okay, this is a dream world. They're going to create a program where we can simulate this, where the students can plug in their things they've calculated and actually see, do they successfully deflect the asteroid, or do they not? And that's where I think the future of STEM needs to go, and can go if we teach science not as a list of different subjects, chemistry, biology, physics, but as science for 4 years. And instead of thinking about, okay, what content do we need students to know, let's think about what problems we want students to be able to solve. Let's think about what are the important problems we want them to solve, and then teach whatever we need so that they can do them. Okay? So that's kind of my thinking as to where I hope STEM will be in 10 years. Okay, I just